What is going on, guys? Today we're back and you can clearly hear, like I said in yesterday's video, that I'm coming down with a sickness. I just finished editing yesterday's video and I just watched it over and I'm so proud of how that came out. I didn't expect it to turn out as good as it did, and I think that I did a great job showing what it was I was doing. It's really hard to film and do stuff at school because it is school and it's kind of not allowed. But on the other hand, I'm pretty proud of myself, like with throwing the music in there, the B-roll I did in the morning, and just how everything flowed together. I'm really proud of myself. With the time change now, it's going to be getting darker earlier just for a little bit, and then it's going to kind of even out and not be getting dark as early because the sun's already set by the time I get home, and I get home at like 4:30. I kind of just thought of a topic for the day's video off the top of my head, and I think it's going to be a good one. It's kind of related to the last video when I talked about gear, but it's more on the side of if you don't have gear. So let's get into it. Normally, I would get a little bit of my point across when I'm walking out to go to the bus, but it's kind of a blizzard outside right now, and just with how I carry everything, it'd be too hard to do it when it's snowing because I can't put anything down to change lenses and put everything in my bag when I'm done. So I'm gonna try and catch up on this topic when I get to school, around lunchtime probably. And there we go. Bed sheets are changed. Room is a bit cleaner. Desk is a bit cleaner. I've been procrastinating making my bed and changing my sheets for like a week, and I finally had to get it done. Right now, I'm gonna finish watching this video, and then I'm gonna get into today's topic and explain it a little bit more. Didn't really get a chance to film anything at school because of the science assignment that we clearly now no longer have time in class to work on it, so I'm gonna have to be busting my ass to get it done at home. I just watched back the clips of this morning when I kind of stated the topic that I wanted to talk about, and I didn't really even get into it because I had to go to school. What I wanted to say is that you guys know I have this 24mm, I have a 50, I have a bunch of lenses, I have a T6i, I have a battery grip, I have a microphone. I have all of the gear that helps me make videos, but gear is not everything. Nobody is going to really listen to the audio in your video, and nobody is really gonna listen to, and nobody's gonna notice that you're shooting on an iPhone if you make your video interesting. Now, yes, shooting B-roll with a 24mm is way better than shooting B-roll on my phone, but that doesn't mean that I can't do it. I'm thinking that I'm gonna try and film a whole video on my phone and see if I can still make it interesting. But being I'm so accustomed to shooting B-roll on a 24 and vlogging like this, am I out of focus? Camera's being finicky, I don't know what it's doing. Being that I'm so used to shooting B-roll with this, I don't know if I could get used to doing it with this, but maybe that could be a challenge for a week, is trying to shoot videos on my phone. I started making videos with my phone in the very beginning. It wasn't this phone, it was an iPhone 5C, so the megapixel camera was way worse than this one. And then I branched into using my GoPro, because I got a GoPro I think for Christmas when I was in 6th grade. And I made my first video in 7th grade. My first video, as in if you go to the very bottom of my channel, one of the first videos is 360. And then there's winter riding, because there's nothing else to do. And then my other video was how long does it take me to do a hanger or something? Something along those lines. I started with an iPhone. I was fortunate enough to be able to get a camera like this to be able to make these videos. My point that I'm trying to get across is that just because you don't have a camera and just because you don't have the lenses, use what you have and make what you want, because if you limit yourself to I only have an iPhone, or I only have an iPod, or I only have a little point and shoot, and you limit yourself to saying I can't make videos because I'm not happy with how it looks, you're never gonna get into it. You need to start with what you have because it'll only get better. I did not ever once think that I would be talking to a camera and talking to a lens that I worked for and bought myself. I never thought in a million years that I would have 6 lenses. I never thought that I would have fallen in love with something like this. You just gotta, if you guys remember the video, what is going on with my camera? I don't know why it's not focusing. It's like I'm talking and stuff and then it goes out of focus. If you guys remember, I'll try and remember to put it in the description, and I will try and remember to see if I can put it in the iCards. It's either this side or this side. Haven't figured out what side the frickin' iCards are. But the video, I don't know if my cousin said it. It was my cousin Kevin who was moving to Croatia. If you guys haven't seen the interview that I did with him, go check it out. And one of the things that he said when we were all talking as a family is he said, leap and the net will appear. I still have yet to put that on my pieces of paper on my wallet is a quote. But it's one of the truest things I've ever heard, because if you don't take a chance, you're never gonna know what that chance is gonna give you. I took a chance in starting a video with my phone, and now look where I am. Grade 7 to grade 10, look where I am. You never know what can happen in a couple years, and honestly, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, just keep doing it. Drag this out a little longer than I had hoped to, but it is what it is. This video is over. I have a huge assignment that I gotta work on, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you tomorrow. Boosh! real quick after clip, go check out Peyton's channel. This kid's doing what he loves, and that's what I like to see.